It happens.
You don't like it with sugarcane? There's the city in the city where Dr. Pepper manufactures their sugarcane version is in Texas. So that city has pure sugarcane Dr. Pepper all the time, but it doesn't get sent very far, usually speaking.
Oh, that's why I've probably never seen it or heard of it.
Yeah. It's popular in the South, but it's not very popular pretty much anywhere else. Kind of like where Dr.
I
Pepper
like
is
Dr.
popular.
Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I've just never heard of it, though. For the sugarcane part.
Is it Waco? I didn't think it was Waco. I thought it was outside Waco. There's another town that did it. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure HEB, which is the company that makes this one, I'm pretty sure they probably just contract the same manufacturer to make their sodas with sugarcane, because it's probably cheaper than trying to like set up their own canning system, but who knows. HEB's like the third largest supermarket chain in the US that's not like Walmart. They're huge.
Or Buc-ee's. Because I know Buc-ee's is huge just in that area too.
No, I think HEB's makes Bucky look like
a baby.
A baby, yeah.
Oh no.
HEB is everywhere. Keep in mind, my city isn't big enough to have one of those Brazilian steak places. But we've probably got, goodness, a dozen HEB supermarkets, if I had to guess.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take. Maybe a couple more than that. But like basically nobody in Texas competes against HEB. Like Walmart can barely compete against HEB in Texas.
Oh, damn.
That's how big HEB is. They've bullied Walmarts out of city. Primarily just because once you shop at an HEB, you don't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
It has so much to offer.
Well, one of the big things about HEB that makes it so popular is that the generic versions of their products, I would say 75 or 80% of the time, the generic version is better than name brand.
Oh, wow.
And it's
nice.
and it's cheaper. So most people end up purchasing just the HEB brand of pretty much everything. They still sell the name brand stuff, but you can tell what items are more popular in the HEB brand, because they'll be like, this is just an example, but they'll have, let's say, the tomato sauce for your pasta, right? They'll have a small section of Prego and a small section of Ragu, which are the two big name brands in the US. And then the rest of the entire 4-foot shelving unit is full of HEB brand sauce. Because everybody buys the HEB stuff.
Yeah.
And that's usually half empty all the time because it's just flying off the shelves. Oh wait, I can speed up.
Yep, 75.
Sorry about that.
No worries. You were talking.
Vroom. I just go zoom, that's all.
Vroom, vroom.
Actually, there's a slope bus ahead of us.
A what?
a slow bus,
Ah,
and then construction.
Get into the left-hand lane, Baka, if you're not already.
okay. I just had to slow down because you went.
Construction is merging to the left, so be in the left.
Perfect.
Okay. Yay.
Sorry if that sounded confusing.
No, I got you.
Okay. Oh, I wish they would do those music roads in this game.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I know there's one in Texas.
Well, they better
Yeah,
add
okay.
it.
Yeah. That would be interesting to see. Marty said that I'm just pretty much a Russian dash cam complication. Why?
I'm just happy we're not going 55 anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree with you. That gets old quick, doesn't it?
It really does. Like, I get why for those states, but it's so obnoxious.
I think California is the only one that goes that slow.
Ontario?
That is not in the United States.
It's Canada.
The other 01.
Oregon?
Yes.
I think Oregon is 65.
I just know it's not as fast. I don't know why I said Ontario.
I was like, that's Canada.
I'm just thinking of Shadow secretly. Because I know he's in Canada.
I know they said when they start getting close to being done with the United States, they wanted to do the northern
Canada.
part. Yeah, they want to do the northern part of Mexico, and then they want to do the southern part of those like 4 or 5 Canadian states that go across the top.
Yeah. I know they want to try to add an Alaska too, but they gotta do Canada before they do Alaska.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's what they'll do. Is they'll do that one first and connect it all the way to Canada.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then they'll probably release Alaska, and then they'll probably start moving east across Canada from there.
Yeah. There, it didn't get stuck.
Congrats.
Yeah, wide
Good
turn.
job.
Woo! for wiggle roads. Boo. There's a sleep spot ahead if anyone needs it.
I'm fine.
We're heading towards Pahonix.
Is that a state or a city?
Yeah, it's Phoenix.
Oh.
Just being a smartass.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm being dyslexic, so.
You know what? That's fair.
Onyx.
Oh god, that reminds me of Hooked on Phonics.
On what?
It's a thing when I was a kid.
It's a thing in the United States where they try to teach young children how to spell based off of how words sound.
Yeah, it was very shitty.
It's a terrible idea.
It really was back in the day.
It's a great idea. It's
but
just
they could have done so much better.
It's a very poorly implemented because the name of the company is Phonics, and they're trying to teach you how to spell words based on how they sound.
Yep.
And phonics sounds like it starts with an F, but phonics
it's not.
Phonics starts with PH.
Yep.
And so you're like, wow, the name of your company
Phonics.
doesn't even work for your whole idea.
Nope. It never worked with me anyway because of my dyslexia.
Well, because you're dyslexic, yeah. That's the other thing is it doesn't work at all with people who are dyslexic.
No. It's not friendly at all to the dyslexic community.
Also, it doesn't work with half of the English words because there's a lot of English words that come from German or French or things like that, and they're not spelled the way they sound.
Nope.
And you're just like, it was a great idea,
but
it only works for really
Does not work.
Yeah, it only works for very simple sentences.
Thanks.
Like if you're like 5 or 6 years old, it'll help you, but
it didn't.
once you get to about 10 or 12 years old and you're starting to get into more complicated subjects at school, it's worthless. It
really
immediately
is.
goes out the window. Now it's hurting you.
Just a money scam.
It really was.
Well, I mean,
For some parts of it was.
I think the problem is it works great for very, very young children, like 4, 5, 6 years old. Because they're not using words that are complicated. But once you're getting into schooling where you're no longer learning colors and shapes and animals, you're actually starting to like read books. Once you get to that point, it's worthless. It's one of those things where, like, in the southern United States, our response to that would be bless your heart. It's like, they were trying.
They really were.
I'm sure they had good intentions.
I think they really did, but they should have made, like, separate sections for certain things.
Yeah.
To be better. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Or if it died out.
Kind of like Dare.
Yeah, oh, I miss Dare. That was a good time.
That was terrible.
I had a really good officer when I took it in 5th grade.
It was great when you were a little kid, but you have, like, as an adult, I realize how bad of an idea it was.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. But, like, when you're a little kid...
Dare, Baka, I'm confident you have no idea what we're talking about. Dare was a program for young children where law enforcement would come into your school. So like police would come to your school and they would explain drugs so that
Really terribly.
so that little kids could understand what drugs were and would be able to better avoid them and avoid people who were trying to give the kids drugs. The whole problem with the idea was they did studies, and I don't know what the real numbers were, but like it was really high percentages, like 70 or 80% of the children that were learning about drugs would have never ran into drugs their entire life. But now they know what they
Know
are.
how to.
Yeah. Now they know what the drugs are. Now they know what the drugs do. Now they're interested because they're like, yeah, exactly. Now it's like, okay.
I didn't know they did a whole research thing on Dare.
Oh yeah, they found out it was really bad. It was a really bad idea.
Oh shit! I
'Cause
didn't know that.
now
like
they're-
I knew it for some reason. I just never knew the reason.
I distinctly remember when I was in elementary school, so I was like 8 or 9 years old. I remember the officer coming into class with a sample of marijuana that he that he passed around the class so that the kids could smell it and learn what it smelled like.
God.
Why?
It's
That's so terrible.
it was
Just
as
give
a,
them a high, why don't you?
yeah, and that's the thing
Exposure.
is they taught the kids like marijuana gets you high, it makes you feel really good, but you can't do too much of it because then you'll start to be a scumbag, you know? And of course kids were like, wow, marijuana makes you feel good.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's give it a shot and see what it's like.
Yeah.
I'll give them some bad side effects.
It's-
It's not worth it that way.
It was really stupid. I mean, it was one of those
I mean, yeah.
ideas. It was one of the ideas that makes a lot of sense when
But
you
was in poor practice.
when you don't think about it too hard. It makes perfect sense. But then you start thinking about how it's
executed.
actually going to work. Yeah, exactly. How it's executed. And then you're like, wow, this sounds stupid.
Yeah, I don't even remember much of my Dare class anymore. I just remember taking it and having a really cool officer.
That gave you all the drugs to sniff at.
No, he didn't even do it. I think he even
I'm just
talked about,
kidding.
like, gun safety in ours.
Sure. Yeah, they did stuff like that too in ours.
Yeah.
Which is also another bad idea because if a kid knows how to undo gun safety.
Well, no, it was just more of, don't touch a gun if you ever see it.
Yeah,
type of thing.
they didn't.
Have you ever known a cat that's curious that would not do that exact thing if you tell it not to? You know? Like, curiosity killed the cat.
Literally.
Exactly.
I think gun safety is more of an issue of like poor parenting.
Yeah, I agree.
Or like poor parents' decision on where to keep the gun.
Oh yeah, that too. Or like, it's fine to show your kid a gun, but you need to make sure that they understand that this gun will kill people. If you
Can do harm,
if you touch it at all, someone is going to die.
essentially.
And that's what my dad did. Like my dad was in the military, so he had guns.
He knew how
And he was very
dangerous they are.
like he kept them hidden from me. I never knew where they were stored in the house.
Exactly.
But he also like he would take the gun when I got old enough. Obviously he didn't do it when I was like 4.
No.
But when I was like 13 or something, he like showed me the gun. He's like, this is the gun that I've got in the house to protect if somebody breaks in, blah blah blah. Just so you know, if you ever touch it, someone is going to die. And
That's a good dad.
and it was like, well, shit, I don't want that to happen. And he's like, good. Well,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
don't fucking touch it.
That's a good dad right there.
Responsible dad, yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, well, he's dead now, so.
I know. I say that so casually.
Oh, you gotta laugh about it.
Even mom's laughing about
Yeah.
it.
I love throwing that in right at the very end.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
remember.
My dad's dead too.
You've done that a few times.
It's like, yeah, well, my dad's dead, so. And that always gets people in chat to be like, oh my god. Why would you say it like that? We talking gun safety? Yeah, I mean, not really, but...
Just discussing how it was this
We
in
were
school.
we were really talking about how bad the DARE program was.
I gotta look that up after, like, tomorrow or something like
Yeah.
that. The analytics,
You should,
because...
yeah, you should look up studies about how...
That's just fucking crazy to hear about.
Yeah, about how ineffective DARE was, and how many like kids were exposed to drugs specifically because of the DARE program.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it's...
I never knew that until today.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Well, it was from the whole like 80s, late 80s, early 90s like war on drugs thing.
Oh yeah, I know that,
was...
but you get the whole like...
Sure.
I knew it stopped, I just didn't know why. Now I know why, now I'm curious.
Yeah, that's why it stopped. They started doing studies and figuring out, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that though.
Drug usage in elementary school students skyrocketed after the DARE program came up. Maybe this is maybe there's a correlation here.
But I get why you were laughing, so it's fine.
I mean, it is funny. It's
funny because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Essentially. Sorry, I'm just being careful because of the stupid train tracks. They always throw me off.
It's all good. Take your time.
Thanks.
Last thing I want is for somebody to get stuck on the tracks when a train's coming.
Yeah.
Also, hey Athos.
Yeah,
hey Athos. We weren't ignoring you intentionally.
No, we were just so into the discussion that we didn't have the time. Got hurt too much.
What did he say?
That they had a truck on the train tracks and derailed the train a few days ago.
Oh damn.
Oh, man.
That sucks.
A childhood friend, like when I was like 6 or 7, I think. Also, his whole family died. They crashed. Train crashed into them. I know that it sucks. I mean, I don't remember him at all anymore because I don't know.
Well, sure.
We only had like a few months. They just moved into our apartment building, and I didn't know him that well, so.
It's always a tragedy when it happens, but I always feel less sympathetic when it's when you find out that the reason somebody got hit by a train was because they were going around the safety barricade.
It was their fault.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, it's sad that they died from the accident, but it was their fault.
Mm-hmm.
So.
At least our train, what's the word? Those pole thingies were designed that no one could get across. Well, maybe people that walked, but they were like across like that cars could not go through.
Yeah, it's terrible when those poles don't work, and like the lights don't work and the poles don't work, and so you think that there's nothing.
Yeah.
But that's also why, like in the United States, one of the things, at least for me, one of the things I was taught when I was learning how to drive was that it doesn't matter if there's no lights or the poles aren't down at a railroad crossing. You need to look.
Yeah.
And make sure.
Yeah.
To help avoid things like that.
Yeah. Well, I know sometimes that tires can get stuck on the track too. Like even if there is no train. And then a train just kind of happens to be in the area and go through that area. Because that can happen too.
It sucks, man.
It really does.
Apparently, it was a traffic light malfunction. Yeah, he said. Marty said.
Stupid.
There were
Yeah.
a few hurt, but no one died.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, that's a good sign. But yeah, if the lights malfunction, obviously that's nobody's fault. That's just it's it's a terrible accident.
Yeah.
If the light starts flashing, speed up. Yeah, that's not what that means.
That's so bad to laugh at, but like at the same time.
Yeah.
They were talking about I know there's some yellow lights in other areas in the United States where there's the center light is yellow, but there's a little section of orange lights or yellow lights around it that will slowly fill up, so you know how long it's going to take before it switches to red.
Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff. I haven't seen it personally, but I've seen it in general.
They were trying to convince, I don't know whether it was my state or my city that was debating about getting those, and they decided against it because they found that more often than not, people would see those timers on the yellow lights, and rather than start slowing down, they'd actually start speeding up to try to get through faster.
Oh yeah, that makes sense though.
Because now they know how long it's going to take before it's red, and now they think they can make it.
Yep.
And it's like, no, you're supposed to see that and realize you don't have enough time.
Exactly.
And they're like, nah, I can gun
make it red.
I don't even feel like my lights are on, even though they are.
Yeah.
Well, I meant because it's rainy and everything.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Athos? Does Texas have a delay between red from one direction and green in the other to help with red light runners? Yeah, but not a lot. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. But I mean, if you're running that red light, usually you're going like 40, 50 miles an hour anyway, so you should be able to get through in 1 or 2 seconds, but yeah, 1 or 2 seconds is about it.
Raining for you guys?
Oh.
No.
Have you turned off your wipers?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Just checking. Because we know Matt tends to forget to do that.
I was paying attention, but I wasn't even paying attention to the weather, to be honest with you. And then when you said that, I was like, oh, fuck.
Hey, Alice.
What?
Can you keep an eye out for sleepy spots for me, please?
Yes, I can. There will be one coming up in Kayanata, however you pronounce it.
Kayenta?
Yeah.
I don't know how that's pronounced.
I don't know. That's, you know, my dyslexia, so that's why I'm like, question mark?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Kayenta,
either.
okay.
I think it's Kayenta.
Yeah, but there's a sleepy spot there.
Okay. Thank you.
I just looked at the map, so
Appreciate it.
no problem.
If you see what
And
side of the road it's on, let me know.
yeah, it looks like on our side of the road, but I cannot be 100% certain. I will let you know when I get closer.
It's on the right side next to a gas station and
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I just want to make sure it is.
yeah.
I think Athos walked away.
I know.
It's kid time.
Yeah.
Damn kids.
Did you say ew?
No,
Oh,
I didn't say ew.
I thought you said.
Yeah,
I thought you said
it's on the
ew.
right-hand side, Matt. It's on a side road.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he just went to get something to wake him up.
Coffee.
Caffeine?
Yeah, coffee or a soda or something. Yeah. I'm gonna stop it and take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
stop at the other one and get gas.
Yeah, it'll give me a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
I was just asking what you had been up to recently, Athos. I hadn't talked to you in like over a week, I think. Primarily child rearing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun doing this with the load I got.
Gross.
Thanks.
Grody.
Oh man, why is there? Ugh.
What happened?
I was really hoping there would be two spots that were open next to each other.
But there's not.
No.
Ugh, that sucks.
Oh, there is on the opposite side. Tunic is a really good game. I watched somebody play it. I don't know that it's necessarily my cup of tea, but it looks really adorable.
I bought it. I've been too busy with my Legos to play it. Legos take priority over games.
You sound like you're really enjoying it.
I am. For the second book, this is like day 3 that I've been building this one section that I'm on. It's taking so long, but I'm loving it so much. And it's just taking longer because of my job. I've probably been done with this part already and on to the 3rd book, but we'll see. I'm not too concerned.
I think the problem with me is it's a Souls-like. I'm not completely opposed to them because I played Darksiders 3 and really enjoyed that. But generally speaking, the combat's I was watching somebody play it the other day, and he's like, if somebody bought this because they thought it was going to be like Zelda, they're going to be really mad.
Yeah, I don't feel it's like Zelda at all. Like, it has Zelda elements, but it's not like Zelda at all.
Yeah, he's like, it's much more a Souls game than it is Zelda. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, the bosses are brutal.
Oh. I never fought a boss in the demo, so good to know.
Yeah.
I played the demo and I thought it was really nice. So I was like, neat.
He loves it because the guy I watch plays all of the Souls games and just eats them up.
Yeah. Or to the wiggly part. So be careful up ahead.
Thank you.
No problem.
You have a differenting opinion than that?
Different thing. Different.
Oh, sorry. Whatever.
We all know you can't read. Don't
English
worry.
is hard, man.
What's English?
I don't know.
Totally was not my fault this time. A truck just ran into me. Different thing. Sorry. Just funny.
Hey, hun, what game are you playing? Oh, that's why I hear a car beeping.
What's he playing?
Saints Row.
Oh!
I keep hearing car alarms. I'm like, I feel like I'm going crazy. But it's his game, so. At least I'm not going crazy.
Is he running around with the giant purple dildo?
I hear a gun, so he might most likely not. I can't wait for that new one to come out. For Saints Row, speaking of.
Oh!
You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Are you fucking kidding me?
what did he do? What
A
happened?
bus fucking tapped me! On the fucking corner!
Oh no!
I'm okay, because I was going slow enough, but this fucking bus man.
How much damage do you have on your truck?
Me?
Yeah.
Not much.
You
He
want
hit the trailer, honestly, and he only caused like 2%, but still.
Do you want to share how much damage?
Me?
Yeah.
11.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I know, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I'm at 30.
Oh,
What did you do?
Nothing. I was just driving, and all of a sudden, my car was like 30 damage. No reason.
Oh, that's
Wow.
tough.
There's not going to be any clip about what happened at all.
Uh-huh, sure.
Do tell and clip it.
Yeah. Or I'll clip it later. You know I will. Yes!
Don't look in Discord. Okay, I won't.
Hey, thanks
won't.
to...
I totally will, just so you know. Oh yeah, now that I remember mention the clip, I need to go check the clips so that I can timestamp them.
Yeah, I'm glad you started, like, doing compiles, like, of videos of all the clips you have, Matt.
Yeah, same.
You have no proof, Two Talon. Fake news.
Slander.
Yeah, I need to go through my clips and see what other people have clipped.
Yeah.
Because I'm already out.
Oh, that's sad.
That's
Out. Oh, wait, those were your clips?
no,
I
no.
know one of
Those
them,
are
like,
those are
two of
clips
them
that
were like
people took.
mine. I remember two of them were mine specifically that you used in one of the videos.
Yeah, Adam, I added you today like two or three times in different places.
Yeah.
I saw it said you were online in Discord, so I was just like, oh, maybe he doesn't want to come. Cappy.
Have you put the one from Minecraft where you forgot to bring ladders with you as you were tunneling straight down?
I don't know.
I remember that one. I took that one. It was pretty funny.
I'll have to go watch all my episodes and see if they're in there at all. But like I have a hard time keeping track of all the clips because some people take clips and don't even share them in Discord.
Oh, I always share the ones I clip in Discord.
I go through Twitch and I just look at all the clips because Twitch will tell me who made what clip for any of my videos. So I just go through them. So that's why I keep telling people, I'm like, if you see something funny happen, you need to clip it and put it in Discord so I can make a compilation
video.
Thing. Yeah.
I'll go through the Twitch later then and find and post that one in the clips. Cause it is funny. I mean, you were digging straight down, and then up.
I remember.
It was funny, wasn't it? Like
I think I put that in one of the videos, but I don't remember.
I can't wait till you start the Caves and Cliffs update too.
No.
When is it?
I know it's gonna be a little longer. I have no idea.
I don't know, man. I'm getting more and more annoyed because every time an update comes out, they announce another one. And then they announce that the new one coming out is going to require that you have to travel 1,000 blocks away to get any of the new content or restart your world. And I'm like,
stupid.
And I'm like, look, can you guys just be done with the game or something? Because
you could always do a modded pack.
No, that doesn't. I've never had fun with any of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
maybe just a nature pack or something, not one that puts a lot of things in it.
Yeah.
Some nature stuff.
Get in here, Adam.
Yeah.
Get in here.
Do it. I dare you.
You can join us in where are we going? Grand Junction.
Yeah, we'll be stopping there, so.
Well, you can join at any time. There's no penalty for joining in the middle of the job.
Join the conversation.
Just don't.
You can wait for us there.
Just don't teleport over here until we pick up a job.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, not really, unfortunately. It takes forever to set up. And it just gets tedious.
Well, that
especially
sucks.
Yeah, well, especially like after work, that's the last thing I want to deal with is setting up my wheel. So it's there when I want to use it though, so that's a nice thing. And then for ATS, I still have to use my keyboard sometimes too, even with the wheel. So, but I can use it for SnowRunner. I would just have to set it up.
Left cap is gas or is the brake?
No, it's the it's shifter.
Clutch.
Yeah, it's your clutch.
I don't use that because manuals suck, and I don't have the stick shift attachment either. Why do I feel like I'm so far ahead?
My truck has been shutting down randomly.
True.
I've been slowly getting closer to Baca, though.
There is a repair station coming up in Moab, whatever.
Moab.
Yeah, that. And it looks like it's on the right-hand side, too.
Dude, Alan, we wonder why your
No,
truck has been shutting
no
off.
idea, man. It's just started all of a sudden.
At least you know there's a repair station coming up. So at
Yeah.
least the hour and 30 minutes left of the trip won't be so bad.
At least when we're picking up the next job, it doesn't give anybody enough time to look in Discord at that clip.
You're sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I'm gonna watch it after we're done.
Truck just fucking stopped in front of me and made me hit it.
So are you gonna have to stop at the repair station as well?
Yeah, just in case. It wasn't that much damage, but it's more me being precautionary.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because AI's stupid. Fuck this AI bullshit. I can't wait till they fucking fix it.
If they ever do.
I know, seriously.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, you can clip Spicy Alice. I don't mind.
You said it's on the right? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
It's where I am right now. I'm trying to turn out of it very carefully. So just be careful of me.
Good luck!
Okay, I'm out.
Yay!
I just kind of jacked my knife myself.
That's okay. I just got here.
Here, I'll let you turn in. Oh, you just left your trailer.
Yeah, I just parked it on the side of the road. I find it easier that way.
See, I just bring it with me and struggle bus.
$5,500 repairs.
Damn. At least you can drive better now.
That's true.
Marty, did you see that truck just sliding from left to right to left on my screen? Yeah, ghost truck.
Ooh, there's either a truck dealership or a recruitment center up ahead. That's gonna be nice to discover. It's a recruitment agency. What's going on with work? Oh.
Having fun.
It's unnecessary.
You can do it.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, no, I was talking about work real quick because we have a group chat for the pet care associates. Because I'm pet care. So, and sometimes one of the manager posts really unnecessary things. Like she just posted, oh, please don't open a roll of change if you don't have to. And I'm just like, really? What? Like, I get it. It's annoying, but at the same time, was that really necessary? Like, this is a chat about pet care, not register.
Send her a message back. Listen here, bitch.
Oh, if I could. If one of the assistant managers wasn't in there because the assistant manager is in that chat to kind of be like monitoring the
Just
regular.
put a confused emoji in.
Eh.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'll look at it, but I won't respond if I'm not gonna be in pet care that day, or if I'm off of work. I'll just look at it. I just be like, whatever. Not my problem. And half of the people don't even use it like they're supposed to. Because it's supposed to relay information for the next person who's gonna be in that day. So, and no one even uses it like that. Or if there's a problem, we try to be like, oh, hey, this is going on. And since you're in next.
Yeah, just mouth-to-mouth words.
Yeah, essentially, instead of the notebook that everyone used, it's the text chat now. But we'll see. It's work, but it's also inconvenient. Oh, I gotta take a picture of the Conyard we got for you guys in Discord. It's a bird.
Nice.
He's so pretty. He's so shy, though.
Oh.
He's nervous.
Yeah, he got, we had got him in Wednesday, and he's just been a very anxious, nervous bird, which I can understand. He's only 6 months old.
What type of bird is it?
It's a green cheek Conyard.
Ooh.
He's a very intelligent type of bird. You need at least a minimum time of 4 hours to spend with him every day. Because he is exactly like a child.
Yeah.
So it's a very advanced pet.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing. He needs a more experienced handler who knows about birds.
The owner got him without knowing exactly.
No one's gotten him yet. He's still at the store. But when we sell him, we got to make sure that whoever's going to be buying him knows that he needs. That he is a child.
Tender love and care. And a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of attention.
Be great in a household where one of the adults stays home.
Yeah, it really would be, because they bond with humans, like really close.
So it'd be a mama's bird or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama's boy or girl.
Yep.
Like me.
And then we always name our green cheeks after like food apparently, or name our Conyards after food. So we named this one Kiwi for some reason.
Oh, it's cute. Kiwi.
I was just like, okay. I don't think the pet parents that are going to be adopting it are going to keep the name, but it would be nice if they did. I wish we did that with more of our animals. But I think it's just because the green cheeks or the Conyards are special.
Yeah.
Because they have more of a personality on them than most.
I had a guy at one of our stores when I used to work at an electronics store here. He would come in all the time to buy computer parts and whatnot. And he had an African gray.
Ooh,
yeah, we had one.
And he used to come in all the time, And every once in a while he'd bring his bird in, but usually he left his bird in the car because he's like, I'm gonna be like 5-10 minutes, and he wasn't sure what businesses were cool with having birds in there and which ones weren't.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I knew about African like I'm not a bird person, but I knew African greys were like hyper intelligent and super well behaved and all that stuff. So he came in one day, he's like, hey, I have an African gray sitting in my car. Can I bring it in? Because I'm going to be here for like 30 or 45 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, you can bring your African gray. I don't care.
Yeah,
and
they're very nice too if they're trained properly.
His was trained exceptionally well.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so he brought his bird, and he would periodically bring it in, and sometimes he wouldn't, but that'd be fine. But one time he came into the store and he bought some stuff. He didn't have his bird with him, and then he left. And then he came back in like 5 minutes later. He's like, do you guys have security cameras? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, my African gray is not in my car. I think somebody stole my bird out of my car.
Oh, that's stupid.
And I was able to sit. I pulled him back into the office, and I sat down with him, and we looked at the surveillance cameras, and sure enough, somebody pulled up a van next to his car and like opened his car door and reached in there and grabbed his bird and took off with it.
That sucks.
So I saved all the footage to like a USB drive and gave it to him. So I'm like, here, you can take this and go to the cops or whatever you need. I'm like, we don't have the best cameras in the world, but you can see the car. You just can't see like the license plate or anything.
Yeah, and, it's something better than nothing.
He ended up calling a bunch of pet stores around here. Hold on. I'm trying to deliver my trailer.
No, I get it.
Someone wanted to, if they wanted to sell it or something.
That's exactly what it was. He called.
They sell for a lot.
Yeah. We got it for free, too.
So he called a bunch of pet stores around there and was telling them, hey, I have an African gray. It was just stolen. If somebody comes to try to sell an African gray, can you call me and keep them in the store? And like literally after he called one of the places, like 5 minutes later, he got a call back. He's like, hey, someone's here with an African gray trying to sell it. And he was like, he asked me, he's like, where's this pet store at? So, and it was one of the big ones. It was one of the chain pet stores, like a...
Yeah, like PetSmart.
PetSmart or Petco or something, one of the big ones. And I told him, I was all like, yeah, it's right over here. Just drive down here, take a left, blah, blah, blah. And then he came back probably, I don't know, like an hour later. And he walked into the store and he had his bird with him.
Oh, I'm glad he got it back.
So was I. And I was all like, hey, awesome, man. You got it. You got it back. He's like, yeah, while he was driving over to the pet store, he called the cops and he told the cops what had happened and asked them if they could have somebody meet him at the pet store so that they could arrest the people. And sure enough, he walked in and the person was at the desk, like waiting to get paid for the African gray.
Yeah.
And he walked up to the desk next to the person, and the African gray started going crazy trying to get over to him.
Oh, that's good.
And so he was all like, the people that worked there were like, yeah, this is definitely his bird.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right. And then the cops came and arrested the people and everything. Yeah, that was essentially it. They just kind of like handed him the bird. They're like, here you go. And the cops arrested the lady.
Good. Justice.
Hell yeah. All right, where are you, Adam? Get in here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, he's here. Are you in the thing? You are in the thing. Okay. Can you take fragile stuff?
Let me check. I have first level of fragile cargo.
Booyah! That's all we need. All right. I've accepted a job, and it looks like it's here.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna back up and accept it at the thing.
I'm sure I am happy with Fragile. Marty said he's sure that I'm happy with it.
All right, job accepted. So you should be able to accept the job.
Live cattle, nice.
I've been wanting to
Talking about
haul.
animals, right?
I've been wanting to haul live cattle for so long.
Oh, is it moo-moos?
I mean, it could be like goats or something, but yeah, it's probably moo-moos.
Sorry, I'm calling them moo-moos, but it makes sense in my head for right now. I'm tired enough.
Cappy and I call them moomers, so.
Boomers. But yeah, we also had a African Grey. He was awesome. We didn't get along very well because
Yeah, birds
I was still a
do
kid.
dislike people.
No. I mean, I had a previous bad experience with an African Grey. He bit me like really badly. So I was always like very wary of ours as well.
Oh
So-
yeah,
And
birds
I think
are
he felt it,
unpredictable.
and he felt it.
He felt that you were uncomfortable, so he was uncomfortable around you too.
I mean, we had a better relationship later on when I wasn't. We liked to play around. I would say, like, I had this brown rope that he absolutely loved running after, trying to catch it, and we used to run around our apartment, like just catch me if you can, type of feeling, type of stuff, you know.
So
But yeah,
you played fetch with your African Grey. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
And then we got comfortable now that I
Hey Baka,
tapped him.
fix
Yeah.
your truck.
I think pulling onto the highway would be better, because I'm right behind Baka.
Oh, there's probably not enough room then.
No, not really.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I didn't know we were pulling off right there, so I was like, ah, shit!
Well, fix your...
Not enough room!
That's all good.
Take your time, no rush.
But
I
yeah,
just
his
don't
name
want traffic to
was-
be behind us.
His name was Jean, but we're like half 50% he was a female, even though we all thought
It's
he
really
was
hard
male.
to tell the sex of a bird.
Yeah, but we always thought that he was a male because he never lay any eggs and such, you know.